Have you ever wondered why some people seem to consistently think ahead of the curve, always innovating and standing out? The truth is, the top 1% think differently because they've mastered one crucial skill: the ability to form their own opinions. In a world filled with noise, conformity, and external pressures, how do you rise above and think for yourself? In today's episode of the JB podcast, we'll break down the secrets to thinking like the top 1%. This isn't about intelligence or privilege, it's about cultivating the right mindset. We'll dive into forming original opinions, embracing skepticism, connecting diverse ideas, leveraging creative frameworks, and learning through real-world experimentation. By the end of this episode, you'll have actionable strategies to sharpen your thinking and step into the mindset of the elite. Let's dive in. Why forming your own opinions is non-negotiable. Let's start with the foundation: forming your own opinions. Most people aren't really thinking for themselves. They're influenced, sometimes unknowingly, by societal norms, family expectations, or the desire to fit in. But here's the thing: true originality stems from authenticity, and authenticity requires self-awareness. Think about it. Every day, you're bombarded with opinions on social media, from friends, and even from the content you consume. How often do you pause to ask yourself, do I genuinely agree with this, or am I just going along with the crowd? Becoming aware of these influences is the first step in reclaiming your mental independence. Start a daily journal. Dedicate just 5 minutes to reflect on a belief or opinion you hold. Write down where it came from and whether it aligns with your values. Over time, this practice will help you identify which beliefs are truly yours. Embrace skepticism as a tool for growth. To think independently, you need to embrace skepticism, not just toward the world around you, but toward yourself. It's easy to accept our own thoughts as facts, but the top 1% understand that growth comes from questioning everything. Skepticism isn't about being a contrarian or distrusting everything, it's about being curious. For instance, if you believe that success requires hard work, ask yourself, is it hard work alone? Or is there more to the equation? Could it also involve strategy, timing, or connections? By questioning your assumptions, you open the door to new insights. Next time you find yourself in a debate or discussion, practice saying, "That's an interesting perspective. What evidence supports it?" Apply the same question to your own beliefs. This habit will sharpen your critical thinking. The power of interdisciplinary connections. One of the most overlooked strategies for original thinking is connecting ideas from different disciplines. Think about the greatest innovators. Leonardo da Vinci blended art and science, and Steve Jobs merged technology with design. The magic happens at the intersections. Imagine you're a business owner. Studying psychology can help you understand your customers' behaviours. If you're a writer, learning about technology can inspire futuristic themes. When you cross-pollinate ideas, you create something fresh and impactful. Dedicate 30 minutes a week to learning about a field outside your expertise. Watch a documentary, read an article, or listen to a podcast. Over time, you'll notice how these new perspectives enrich your primary work. Frameworks, the unsung heroes of creativity. There's a myth that true creativity comes from complete freedom. In reality, constraints often fuel originality. Frameworks provide structure, helping you focus your energy and think more deeply within a defined space. Consider a songwriter using a specific chord progression, or a filmmaker working within a budget. These limitations force them to innovate within boundaries. Similarly, when you use frameworks, whether for problem solving, brainstorming, or planning, you're creating conditions for breakthrough ideas. Try the Scamper framework next time you face a challenge. Substitute, combine, adapt, modify. Put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. This simple tool can spark creative solutions in any context. Experimentation, the ultimate teacher. Finally, let's talk about experimentation. Theoretical knowledge is valuable, but nothing beats hands-on experience. The top 1% are constantly testing ideas, learning from failures and refining their approaches. Think about Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Experimentation isn't about getting it right the first time, it's about staying curious and resilient. Take one idea you've been procrastinating on and commit to a small experiment this week. It doesn't have to be perfect. The goal is to learn, adapt, and grow. So how do you think like the top 1%? It starts with forming your own opinions, questioning everything, exploring interdisciplinary connections, embracing frameworks, and learning through experimentation. These aren't just habits, they're a way of life. If this episode inspired you, let me know in the comments. What's one belief you're questioning or one experiment you're committing to? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to the JB podcast, and I will catch you in the next one.